Hello everyone, it's the Anime here, and today we're going to be reviewing My Hero Academia Season 5, Episode 1. Ayo, hype. Okay, hit that shit. So the episode begins kind of off of a recap of what happened the last couple of episodes of Season 4 when Endeavor was fighting the High Tier Nomu Hood. And then after that, we cut to class 1A. Getting in the seats, kind of talking about what happened, because that's how they reviewed it basically. And then Todoroki walks in, and they kind of like, hey, how's Endeavor doing? And Todoroki says, hey, he has no serious injuries, whatever, and not a serious tone, because he's like, whatever. He abused me. It's all good, bro. It's all good if he dies. Yo. But nah, he was worried, so just joking around with that. But then everyone's like, you should be proud, It's like, Todoroki's like, yeah, I guess. And then a siren goes off, okay? And well, this siren's like okay, this is a test drill, but villains have entered. UA, get your things ready. Get your things ready. Come on, you're fighting today. Come on, no, you're fighting today. The fake villains, but you're still fighting today. So they get their hero gear and head out to the place where they'll be fighting the village for the drill. And then they start reviewing the quirks. As we all know, the first episode of My Hero Academia is never is canon. So it's a recap episode. What do you want? So, it was a decent recap episode. But anyways, back to the story. So, basically what happens is they start setting up groups. We got a team, because there's fire, so we have a team to put out the fire. There's team observation, which they observe and see what's going on, see if there's people, drowning, see if there's anything they could hear, see if there's fire, which there was fire, so Team 5 goes out, which is Todoroki, Mina, Ida, and Momo. That's Operation, and Zero. And basically, Todoroki tries to put out the fire with his ice, and then we cut to a scene with Froppy, Mineta, and Dark Shadow. And basically what they do, the team rescue, so they rescue Mirio because it's the big three. So the big three is helping them with the drill, being the villains, and Mirio being the person that they need to rescue. Since Mirio doesn't have a quirk anymore due to the events of Season 4, if you're watching Season 5 reviews, I don't know why, if you haven't watched Season 5, why are you watching this? Anyhow, so, yeah, so Mirio doesn't have a quirk, but he's still helping by being, the rescuee, he has to be rescued because he's in a river, and he has to be rescued before he goes to the falling bridge, which would probably kill him, so Froppy and Mineta get thrown by Dark Shadow, and they go and, rescue him, and then get him on the bridge, just so that he won't fall, or drown, or whatever. So, and also, when you really think about it, it's kind of representative of how, he discovers quirk Mirio, but how he fell into a river before, and a hero saved him. But anyways, I digress, that's a little tangent. So then we cut to the villains, or the so-on villains, the big three. They show up to the scene, and which would be Spiral. I'm bad with this name. Mirko? No. Anyways, Spiral Girl. I'm just gonna say that, so I can't remember the name at the moment. And Tamaki. So basically, Spiral Girl takes a hostage, okay, and is like, takes Mina as a hostage actually, and is like, okay, yeah, you guys lose, I just took this hostage, it's over for you. And then Todoroki's about to do something and said, hey yo, I said not move, and then just starts blasting her spirals at Todoroki and Todoroki and Ida at full blast at Momo 2, and just like full blast, Spiral freaking breaks through his ice like it's nothing. It's kind of hilarious to see how OP the big three are when they try. It's fun. And I don't even think they were trying, but then it goes to Tamaki. And Tamaki's like, you know what? I don't feel like doing this today. It says I'm gonna go home. And Spiral goes like, hey, get your butt back over here. You can't go home. Out of here. No. Not today. Spiral's like, oh. So he gets ready to like fight Class 1A. And they're like, what do you want, Villains? And Tamaki's just like, I want to go home. Then Deku's like, why don't you? He's like, because Mirio and Spiral don't want me to stay. Seriously, it's kind of funny, you know. He's like really good fighter, but he's comic relief. It's funny. Anyways, so we get to Spiral Girl. Basically, Invisible Girl Hungry? I don't know. The Invisible Girl quirk. She's invisible. We don't need to know her name, okay? I mean, what is she gonna do? But anyway, she was attached to Mina when she got taken hostage. So, I don't know. She uses her reflection ability that comes with being invisible, I guess, and blinds Tamaki. And then Zero uses his tape, and it was blind Tamaki and the Spiral, and Zero uses his tape to, well, basically just get Spiral Girl and hostage her, and then they just throw a net, and boom. And may I say something? Spiral Girl, I just still don't know her name, has a fucking cute voice. Excuse me, how the fuck can someone have that cute of a voice? I'm simping right now. But I digress. Anyhow, so after that, after a big explosion happens, okay, Mirio falls back in the water like, oops, I fell. And then it's just like, oh, Froppy goes back, rescues Mirio, and then we go back to the fighting, which basically sends Spiral Girl's captors. All that's left is Tamaki. So Tamaki's alright, I'm gonna fight, okay. And then Tell Dude, I really need to learn these names, sorry. Tell Dude, okay, listen, he starts just whapping his tail at him, fighting him. It was pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie, like that sequence was pretty cool. Tell Dude whipping at him, and then Tommy's like, nah, get the fuck out of here, bitch. Bah! And then Deku comes in, probably would have finished him off, but then Deku holds back, is like, I can't hit you, and just gets whapped by freaking Tamaki, like, I'm a villain, you know, I'm not holding back. And then suddenly, like, freaking Kirishima from a driving car just freaking goes flying, hits Tamaki in the back. And Kirishima's like, wait, I'm not the star of the show. Wait, look over there. Look at it. There's a freaking Bakugo figures. And basically the way they're driving the car, it's a battery-powered car. So, Denki is using his electricity ability to charge the car so it can drive. So Kirishima just comes flying and just like explodes Tamaki, and they beat the villains. And then just as a slight comic relief after the fact, Bakugo's like, hey, were you holding back? And Tamaki's like, no, he was holding back, okay. It's like, just because you're upperclassman doesn't mean you have to hold back. Get your booty. And just freaking explodes the whole field. It was hilarious, my guy. Yeah, I mean, it was a pretty funny episode, and now that I'm looking back at it. Well, after the end credit scenes, we got a little scene before the preview with Hawks and Endeavor and Dobby. I mean, I think it was a night. I can't remember if that scene happened in the manga, where Endeavor and Hawks saw Dobby. Unsure, possibly. I think it was a nightmare, but anyways, then we cut to an actual scene with Hawks and Dobby meeting up, you know, because Hawks is the double. I can't say that. Okay, yeah. Anyways, then it cuts to the preview, and that's the end of the episode. And the next episode's gonna talk about the vestiges, so I mean, hey, it's gonna be pretty good story, but anyhow. Yeah, I give the episode a 6 out of 10. I mean, it was a funny episode, but not really a good episode. I'm never watching it again, you know. No one ever watches the preview again. They're just like, okay, I mean, it's a little slice of entertainment before you get into the juicy meaty of the My Hero Academia anime, you know. And honestly, they got to do this arc well. They have to do this arc well. Like, the overhaul arc was okay. The what's it called arc with Gentle Criminal was pretty good. I would say the Gentle Criminal arc may have even been better than the overhaul arc, besides like Deku versus overhaul. But I digress. If they do this arc well, then it's gonna be fire. But the next arc's definitely gonna be fire. I can't say what it is, but you know I'm gonna say what it is. Spoiler alert. 5, 4, 3. Like, okay, the villain arc. Okay. Yeah, that arc's gonna be fire. But anyways, I digress. I give the episode a 6 out of 10. You know, so yeah. Yeah, that's about it. So if you enjoyed, like, subscribe or not, you have free will, you know, whatever. And yeah, the anime signing off.